look what I just found. I love these things. Oh, I'm such a nerd. This is vintage merch right here. I just found my bucket list. Freaked me out as a kid. I first ever pair of figure skates that I bought. Hilary Duff! You're coming home with me. Do you guys remember when flat caps were a thing? It used to be on my door. I've always been a pink girl. Hi guys, Hannah here. Welcome to my video and to my channel. Today I am back in my teenage bedroom and we are going to do a big overdue declutter. I lived in the same house my entire childhood and teenage years, but I think I moved into this room when I was like 14, 15, I'm not entirely sure, but I haven't lived here for the past 6 years. So this room has just kind of become a bit of like halfway between a dumping ground and a time capsule of my teenage and childhood years. So we don't need to be bringing all this stuff with us moving forward. So it's time for a big old declutter. I am so excited to sink my teeth into this room. I've been having such a like decluttering spree at home and I'm so excited to bring that into this room because this room in this house is full of a lot of memories, which also usually means a lot of stuff. We don't need that stuff. So before I go crazy, I am going to bring my mom in here and I'm gonna let her take a look and basically just like safeguard any things that she doesn't want me getting rid of, because if she doesn't tell me that she wants to keep it, I'm gonna be getting rid of it. Let's bring her in. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Here's the plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 5-10 minutes to come in here, maybe like bring a laundry basket or something, take out anything that you don't want me touching, because I'm gonna go crazy, and anything that is still in here, I'm going to assume you don't mind it getting donated.
I can't move the TV.
That I won't touch the TV. Are you ready?
Yep,
Done.
go.
Go, 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 go. I'm not timing you, it's fine.
No,
say hi to
throw Daisy out. Daisy has to stay.
Daisy has to stay. I'm decluttering the dog. Let's say hi to the camera. We'll make a YouTube star out of you.
Don't chuck those out.
No, I wouldn't dream of touching the Nintendo DS's.
Just to make sure.
Okay, and we're done?
We're done.
Yay! Okay, bye.
Bye, have fun.
Thank you, I will. I'm taking control of the operation. I want to start with what I think is actually going to be the easiest area for me to declutter. We're going to start with the wardrobe and I'm going to completely empty this thing out, put it all on the bed, sort it into bags. It's either going to come home with me to Brisbane or it's going to get donated. Those are the two options because it doesn't need to just sit in here collecting dust while someone else could be enjoying it far more than the wardrobe is. There are so many spider webs in here. This is disgusting. Look at the pile of clothes. This is crazy. I'm making an executive decision though. The first thing that's going are these child-sized coat hangers. We don't have any children here. These things, no, they are going. I'm now just going through these little like baskets that are down here at the bottom of the wardrobe. These are well and truly dumping grounds, but we're starting strong. These were my first ever pair of figure skates that I bought. They are the Jackson Mystiques. Very like low support. Kind of sad them just sitting here collecting dust, so someone else should be able to enjoy them. Oh my god. I bought this in New York, I think at H&M. It's like this little hoodie. I'm not going to put it on because it's going to mess up my hair, but it's like a scarf hoodie sort of thing. Like it's just the hood and you put it up and it's little panda ears. Very 2016 of me to own this. There's a bunch of stuff down here that's from like the one ski trip that I did, and I have no intention of going skiing anytime soon, nor do I think anyone in my family will, so someone else can enjoy these. This is a relic. Look at that. The bear hat. I was a fashionista, say what you want to say, but I've always had style. Do you guys remember when flat caps were a thing? Because I apparently partook, not once, but twice. They are horrible and kind of iconic. Like, She was a nerd. She was a nerd. God bless her. This side is completely empty. I got rid of that little like drawer thing down the bottom, and it's so empty that you can see all the cobwebs, all the little spider webs, and all of this dust. Look at how gross it is down here. We're gonna fix that. But before we do, I think I need to brace for what's up here. We're starting with one of the greatest questions in mankind's history. Why do we keep the boxes of things that we don't even own anymore? Although this actually does feel quite heavy. Hang on. Has this got a laptop in it? Wait, this is my old laptop. Why do we still own this? What the heck? This is my laptop from high school. Does it even work anymore? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been looking at this box at the top of this wardrobe for years, wondering why we still own an empty box, because I know it's a really common thing that people just can't throw boxes away. This was my high school laptop. We've got some stickers on the back. Casio and Rode. I was a music girl. It feels so heavy now. Wait, I really hope this works. I still got the charger here and everything. I'm pretty sure actually that Apple has gone back to these chargers now for their MacBooks. Maybe it's a great thing that I held onto this so that now I have a charger. I'm gonna plug this in and let it charge while we do some more decluttering, because I'm really hoping this thing still works. This is gonna be such a digital time capsule. This is so exciting, oh my god. And then we're gonna throw out this box because we don't need this box anymore. I'm getting rid of this case though, because this thing is sticky. It's on there pretty firm though, oh my god. That's so cute. I can't believe I was a sticker straight on the laptop kind of girl. You'd never catch me doing something like that these days. Okay, this is immediately an incredible find. I spent so many nights on Tumblr on this thing. This is the laptop that I think I had from like, this was the laptop that I used through high school. I think I got my new laptop this first year out of high school. So I've had the one I'm using right now, I've had since 2018, maybe 2019. I'm really not sure, but this is definitely the one that got me through high school, which I graduated in 2017. Oh, this is so exciting. It is taking some time to like load up. I don't remember why I upgraded my laptop, so I don't know if this was like broken or if it was just old and heavy, so I wanted an upgrade. I really hope everything's still intact. I'm gonna let that do its thing for a little bit. This is actually a great idea. This I got as a gift from a friend in high school. She literally was just like going crazy shopping on her computer after school one day, and she just bought me this. It's like a little pillow that you can put your hands through, but then you unzip it and it's got a blanket inside. I'm not going to pull it out because I don't want to put the blanket back in, but yeah, the pillow was literally just like a rolled up blanket, and then the idea is, her idea was that you take it on a plane and then you can put your hand through there, so you can lean against the like wall of the plane, and you got a cozy little blanket. It's so cute. I've literally never used it, but I think it's a really fun idea. Oh my god, this. Oh wow. Do you guys want to see some baby photos of me? All the kids used to have these on our doors. This used to be on my door. I've always been a pink girl. We just got like baby photos, childhood photos. That's really cute. I kind of want to take the photos out and just keep the photos and get rid of the frame. Oh, it's looking nasty back here. Oh, look at me. What a cute baby. This is actually kind of great because I don't have any like old photos of me in my possession. Oh, the frangipani stickers. This is such a time capsule. The difference between where it's faded. That's so funny. I've got my cutie little photos. This one's going in the trash. Now, I have a feeling that this is a quilt. I think Mum forgot to take this out when she was doing her little dash before, so I'm just gonna put this outside. Oh, I chipped a nail. No! I made this myself. I'm basically a woodworking genius, you could say. I think I made this in like year 7 or 8. I honestly think my parents were very generous holding on to this at all. I'm like, is it even good enough that it should be donated? Like, would anyone use this? Would anyone want this? I don't know. Okay, snow boots. I have no intentions of going skiing, and also even if I did, these are definitely not my size anymore. I was in denial about which shoe size I was for like the first 25 years of my life and I've only just started wearing the right size shoes, and oh my gosh, shoes aren't meant to hurt. Like, they actually can be really comfortable. That's crazy. So these definitely won't fit me anymore. The Christmas season has just passed, and did either of these get worn? I don't think so. This cushion matches a quilt cover set, and I wonder if we still even own this set. Oh, this was another school project. This is a bag that I made in textiles. It is very, very poorly constructed. I am not a seamstress, evidently. I don't even think I'm gonna donate that. I think that's gonna go into like fabric recycling. This is really interesting that this is just in my wardrobe and not in our costumes. Our garage, why did I say it like that? Our garage is full of costumes and fabric because my mom is a costume lady, that's the word. And this I actually wore when I played Penny Pingleton in Hairspray. This was my finale dress. So I don't know why this is the only costume that's sitting at the top of my wardrobe. I think this is like one of the only, if the only costume that I ever wore for a show growing up that mum didn't make from scratch. All she did was add the ruffle on the end. This was a cheapy last minute kind of thing. Oh my god. These things always freaked me out as a kid. Okay, oh, I got it untangled, here we go. We've got two of these, this is the little one. I've got a big one. These things freaked me out as a kid. I think we should burn these, honestly. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much. Oh, this is so random. This is a cushion that was used as a prop when I did Cinderella. This was the cushion that Cinderella's slipper was taken around on. What do we think of the odds that Mum's gonna want to keep this? I think she's just outside. Hey Mum! Do you want Cinderella's slipper pillow? Or can I donate it? Great, thank you. And in the bin it goes. I don't even know what this is. Face and body paint. Oh god, I hate to think how terribly out of date this is. I'm pretty sure if you tried to paint this on your skin, you would have like a severe reaction to it. I do not trust that in the slightest. I think the top of the wardrobe is empty now, but I might need you guys to check for me. How are we looking? I think it's empty. Yay! I've got these two woven boxes at the bottom of the wardrobe, and the one on top, I don't know what is in the one on bottom, but this one's really heavy, so I have a feeling it's full of like old scripts and books and like plays and musicals, maybe some programs. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god. What have we got? Yep, it's scripts. Oh, this is my original All Shook Up libretto. I recently did another production of All Shook Up. That's so cute that this is the original. There are no notes in this vocal book. I apparently never took a pencil to this thing. Some programs. These are covered in mildew or mold. I honestly don't know the difference. This was my first ever lead role. I played Patrice when I literally turned 13 on like opening night or maybe a tech rehearsal or something. Oh my god, there I am! Look at me, little nerd. I even got it signed by a few of the cast members. Do you guys want to hear what my bio was for my, hang on. Hannah Paul, aged 13, first took to the stage at the age of 4, bursting out of an egg as the elephant bird in Seussical with stage arts. In 2007, she played the role of Gretel in The Sound of Music for Sydney Vocal Arts, and in 2010, she played Assault in Crusade 1212, directed by Peter Cousins. Hannah is currently studying RAD Grade 7 Ballet. Wow, I was really good. Contemporary, modern, and jazz, along with playing the piano, which, for the record, I hated at the time, attending private singing lessons. She loves theatre and is... Why is theatre capitalised there? She loves theatre and is very excited to be playing Patrice for SYMT, as 13 is her favourite musical. Oh, so cute. And we've got All Shook Up, and Hairspray, Cinderella. I played Cinderella, it's no big deal. I apparently only got one person to sign this. The Gold Diggers. This was a workshop that I did for Opera Australia. Oh my god, Norman Ahmed. People who were in my year 12, or when did we do this? Maybe even year 10 drama class. This is the good stuff. It's so interesting to me that I have like all these books of plays that I studied in high school. I don't remember a single thing about them, but the Removalists and Norman Ahmed, these things I still remember like the back of my hand, you know? No Fear Shakespeare, 12th Night. That's actually really handy though. I'm gonna keep that. Who knows when I'm gonna need a Shakespeare monologue. I kind of wish I was sitting in an English class dissecting a Shakespearean play right now. Why does that sound so good in retrospect, you know? Oh, my Peter Pan script. I played Wendy. Oh, that show was so fun. Okay. You guys, I've hit the physical media jackpot. Unfortunately, I think a lot of these are karaoke, but let's see what we can find. Hilary Duff! You're coming home with me. Oh gosh, this was $5. Can you imagine a CD being $5 these days? That's crazy. The Greatest Divas? Okay, diva. Karaoke cool. You know what? She does look really cool. You're right, she looks karaoke cool. Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice 2005. Jesse McCartney, Beautiful Soul. We've got Black Eyed Peas, Let's Get It Started. Simple Plan, Shut Up. The Killers, Somebody Told Me. I might keep this. Jojo Leave, Get Out. You're coming home with me. This is such an eclectic collection. Doris Day. We've got like so much like musical theatre and oh my god! A signed copy of The Last 5 Years. This definitely doesn't feel like mine to claim. I feel like this either belongs to my brother or my sister. But they're obviously not using it, so should I take it? No way, we've just got Babbling Brook. This was your old like brown noise Spotify playlist before Spotify existed. I actually feel like I remember falling asleep to this CD. That's so funny. My wardrobe is now almost completely empty, and the laptop is finally charged enough for me to look at it. And what's really interesting is that I went downstairs to my mom and I said, did you know my laptop from high school is still up there? And she said, yeah, because you didn't throw it out. But what's interesting is that the only profile that comes up when I try to log in is hers. So I think it's the case that she didn't throw it out. I don't even know what her password would be. I have a feeling this laptop was wiped when I stopped using it, and my mom tried to use it and maybe she didn't like it and so she abandoned it. Look what I just found. A YouTube poster. I have no idea where I got this. Probably VidCon. It's a shame that it's moldy and also has blue tack on it because I'm still a YouTube girly, evidently. But the other poster that I also found Dan and Phil 2016. That wasn't Tatanoff, was it? Was it? Maybe it was. This must have been Tatanoff. I did go to the Tatanoff meet and greet, so I did get a little like VIP package, I think. So this might have been part of that. This is vintage merch right here. Do I keep this? I don't know. The fact that they had one Melbourne show and they had 2 Sydney shows and 2 Brisbane shows. Anyone who was in Brisbane got a really good deal because Brisbane in 2016, there would not have been high competition for that compared to Sydney. Melbourne would have been absolute chaos though. I've already been at this for like 3 hours. That's crazy. And I haven't even gotten to decluttering the clothes yet. I got so sidetracked by everything else going on in the wardrobe, but it is looking so much better now that it's been all emptied and cleaned out. The amount of like spider webs and things in there, absolutely disgusting. So when I said things were either going to be going back with me to Brisbane or getting donated, I might have exaggerated, I might have lied. We are going to keep, we've got a few like formal dresses and costumes and things that are gonna stay here. Things from like when I was running a kids party business. I have gotten permission from my mom to keep those here just because I'm not doing it anymore, but it's one of those things where if I ever decide I want to do anything and use those costumes, like go to a party as Ariel, like a costume party, I don't want to go out and buy another costume. So yeah, those get to stay here. Also some like old performance dresses of mine. Like this one's really pretty. It's kind of like something about the like shape. It's giving Greek goddess and it's really beautiful. This is my year 6 formal dress. Low key, I wonder if it would still fit. It is a size 10. So that might fit. I had been planning to wear this exact style of dress for so long for my year 6 formal. I just loved it so much and it is really cute. I have a lot of these sort of like formal dresses because We would be like at an op shop, or there'd be like a clearance at a formal store, and mum would just go, oh, you know, you might need to wear it for like a singing a Stedford or a contest. So we just collected so many formal dresses over the years, which honestly, we could probably do a declutter of these. I do think that's something that I would need to run past my mum. Oh, like what is that? What is that? Can you see that stain? What is that? This is a great example of what I was talking about with keeping costumes. I wore this last time I visited. My sister and I made a really like last minute decision to go to Comic-Con. I had my Elsa costume here, so I just went, yeah, I'll just wear that. I don't really have time to come up with another costume, so it was really handy. It seems like a kind of rare situation, but that's the kind of thing I'm talking about where it's really handy to keep it. This particular top did not age very well, now did it? I was a Captain America fangirl from about 2011 to maybe like 2012. Once Thor came out, I was 100% a Loki fangirl. I have been... He's my comfort character. He means so much to me, Loki as a character. Obsessed as a kid, as an adult. Unfortunately, my brother has now named his dog Loki, which now every time I try and think of my comfort character, I just think of this little dog instead, which it doesn't hit the same anymore, you know? Okay. If I was super dedicated, I would mount it on my wall. Unfortunately, I'm not that kind of nerd anymore, so someone else will have a much better time with this than I will. This with like sheer black tights and like a little choker for a cheeky date night. Oh, this is a relic. It says so much internet, so little time. I kind of want to keep this. Like, I feel like I bought this ironically at the time, but it's vintage now and it's gotten to the point where it's hilarious again. I'm gonna keep that, I think. Back before I started this channel, I actually started, because I've been creating content for over a decade. Obviously it's never gotten anywhere, but I started with a YouTube channel, like a music channel, very Doddle inspired. And so the account name was Small Paul. I made a lot of ukulele like covers and original songs. And then one year VidCon was doing an open mic, and so I applied and I got accepted. And so this was like my merch. No, I think the Small Paul jacket stays. It stays for now. Alright, ignore the chaos behind me. I finished with the wardrobe. This side is pretty much empty. No clothes, just a bunch of coat hangers. I threw out any coat hangers that didn't match because we have so many of these white matching coat hangers, and I think we may as well just make it look really uniform and just keep those since there are so many of them. Up the top I've got these two boxes that are just the CDs. I ended up having to keep all of the CDs that I spent so long decluttering up there. I put them in a box and just put them up there because my sister wants to go through them. So I spent so long on those CDs, but it's fine. I'd rather she get the chance to go through them if she wants to. And then over this side, this is where we've got most of the action. Up the top, I've got some of my princess party costumes there. Then here, we've got a few costumes here that I'm saving in case I ever go back to figure skating. Maybe. We shall see. I don't think it'll be anytime soon. Then we've got all the formal dresses. I would love to cull a few of these. I think we have far too many, and I know that they don't all fit anymore, but I feel like that's not my call to make. We've got all of those there, and then a few more costumes just at the back. So yeah, it's looking so much better than it was in there. Thank God. Next thing that I'm excited to go through is my hair accessories. This is my old hair accessory box. She's a bit full. I was such a flower crown girl. I honestly think maybe we should bring flower crowns back. Who thinks we should do a flower crown revival? Me! It was so fun and whimsical. This was just like my everyday, like I used to wear this every day to school. Very casual kind of bow. You know, I've always been a bow girl. Is that really cute or is that really deranged? Oh, this is a relic. Oh my God! The thick choker. Chokers were such a thing in like, what, 2015? This is someone's like TikTok aesthetic right now, but this was my reality. This I feel like would be like blasphemy to get rid of. Do you know what this is? This is a flower crown from the Dan & Phil shop. I actually think this was part of my Tatton-Off like VIP bag, was that I got this flower crown. It's not good quality at all. It's not good quality. It's not even that cute, but it's Dan & Phil. How do I get rid of this? Very easily, actually. This style of glasses was never gonna work for me, was it? That is awful. I hate that. These are the ugliest glasses I have ever put on my face. I made these bows myself. They're not good. I was that girl. I was that girl. You know, I used to get all sorts of like bullying for my style, but I look back and I go, I knew what was up. I had good taste. I had good style. I had personal style. None of the people who were making fun of me could say that. Did anyone else read the Lily B books growing up? I loved these things. I feel like I was obsessed with them in primary school. I can't even remember like what order they go in or what happens, but I just remember, I think we had one of the books, my sister had read them, and then I went to read them and I became obsessed, so we had to find the others. I think, is that what happened? I don't know. This is where the book girly thing started. This, oh, I said that as a joke, but I actually think I might be onto something. I actually think this was my first like book series that I was obsessed with. So this very well could have been what sparked my love of reading. And then equally as iconic, of course, we've got the Girl Online trilogy. I actually loved these books, but I also don't know if that was just because I was like, oh, it's a YouTuber book. I love YouTube. Could have been. Could have been. Okay, update time. I've been emptying out this Kallax unit. I haven't gone through any of these boxes yet, so that's my next job. But look at how much stuff I've got here. Oh my gosh. I've also got like fabric recycling and rubbish here and all of this out here. I have a feeling that these boxes down the bottom are going to be full of some really interesting stuff. Starting off strong, it's my old Build-A-Bear. Isn't she cute? She will be very well loved by a small child somewhere rather than collecting dust. Yet another piece of Dan & Phil lore right here. Yes! This is from the Tatton-Off tour. It says, I went to Tatton-Off and all I got was this lousy plate, and I am absolutely distraught that it's now covered in mold. That's really upsetting. I was sat right at the front for Tatton-Off, and they threw these into the audience. I caught one. It's one of the proudest moments of my life. Unfortunately, I actually think it might be a health and safety hazard for me to keep this, but as you can tell, I was quite the Dan & Phil girl growing up. I still enjoy their content. I don't keep up with them as closely as I used to, but I used to be the kind of girl who would spend all her time on Wattpad reading self-insert Phil Lester fanfiction, so I think that says everything about me that you need to know. Let it be known. My cousin Jess told me that I am her favorite cousin. I have proof of it right here. I am not really the kind of person to hold on to many cards these days unless they've got a really, really long, well thought out message on them. Watch me keep all of these cards. They're all from people that I don't even speak to anymore. Like, okay, fine, I'll keep all the cards. Oh my god. I just found my bucket list, which I assume this must be from like 2018. Let's go through. Let's see if I've done any of them. First thing, influence someone to better themselves. I don't know if I've done that. I like to think that I have. Have I been a good influence on any of your lives? Leave a comment down below. Surround myself with fellow creatives. I think I've done that. And then I've had That's kind of like an ever-changing situation. Like I've done that and then I haven't done that and then I've done that and then I haven't done it. Like I haven't consistently surrounded myself with fellow creatives, but I would say I currently am somewhat surrounded by fellow creatives. This next one is big, and honestly, good on her for writing that down. Sing in every continent. I kind of want to put that on my bucket list now. That's great. Oh, this one's kind of sad. Learn to be proud of myself. Girl, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Look, it is actually, that is a constant battle. Self-esteem has never been a good thing for me. Next is establish a private studio. I've done that. I've done that. I'm teaching. I've only really just done that somewhat recently, a few months ago, so that's awesome. Go on a performance tour, either for theatre or as a singer. I haven't done that. Who knows? I actually don't think I'm the kind of person who would do very well in a tour. That's something that I've learned about myself, so whether or not this will actually happen, probably not. Have my own Wikipedia page. Girl, that would be incredible. Under what circumstances would that happen? I really just wanted fame and admiration. Next, I want to learn Italian. Italian with 2 L's. That's a spelling mistake that I still continuously make. I cannot speak Italian, but I've sung a few Italian songs, and if you show me some Italian words written down, I could probably pronounce them for you, but I don't know what they mean. I said I wanted to live overseas. I don't know if I really see that happening. I don't even really have much of a travel bug, and I think it's because every family holiday that I've ever had overseas has been an absolute disaster for me. So, but I think I could probably, I think I would be able to handle living overseas. I just don't know if I have the desire for it, you know? And then, ooh, lucky last, learn to make my own clothes. I tried sewing. I didn't like it. I don't think we're gonna go any further with that. Here's a list of beaches from my Year 6 English book. Palm Beach. I think Palm Beach is an awesome beach because it's where some parts of Home and Away is filmed. I am pretty sure I have been there before, and if I have, I can't remember it. Whale Beach. I haven't been to Whale Beach, so I can't say anything about it. Avalon. This is one of my favorite beaches, as I have had some really funny memories. That's it. Oh my god, my sketchbook with a very badly drawn eye on the front. I was obsessed with drawing eyes. I feel like everyone was. I wrote down a whole bunch of quotes from a Harry Potter musical and a Harry Potter sequel. I was obsessed with them in like Year 6. I can't go to pig baths. It's on Mars. You need a rocket ship. Do you have a rocket ship, Potter? I bet you do. You know, not everyone inherits enough money to buy out NASA when your parents die. Honestly, this like sketchbook is really sad to look at because I loved drawing and I always wanted to be really good at it, but I just sucked. Can you see that? I had so many people like around me that were beautiful artists and I just could never. I was so bad. On the plus side, I was obviously already into Glee by Year 6 because I was writing Courage everywhere because that was like a Klain thing, I think, like Kurt and Blaine. So obviously that was already a thing in Year 6 that I was obsessed with. This is like a collectible. It's almost like a magazine from FanFest. What year was this? Oh no, this was YouTube FanFest. Yeah, this wasn't VidCon. Oh my god, so this was 2015. I had a top from YouTube FanFest, like t-shirt, that I'd kept for a decade and I loved it and I wore it all the time, and then I wore it to a rehearsal and we were doing a dance routine and there was floor work and we had to like slide along the floor and the back of the shirt got absolutely wrecked by the black paint on the floor and I cannot get the black mark out, so now I've just got to like throw out the shirt because it's completely ruined and I'm so sad because I held on to it for so long. It was in such good condition and I loved wearing it. It was like this beautiful little like memory. I went to FanFest with my sister back in 2015 and I'm pretty sure I vlogged it. I don't know if that's public or not. It's probably not, but it was a really fun time. Hannah's crazy no sleep fun times. What am I gonna find in this book? Lots of song lyrics from 2014. Oh, it's so bad. It was 11 years ago, Hannah. You were a child. You were 14 years old. Don't judge yourself too harshly. This is really bad. Okay, I scream out loud. What could I have done? People tell me our course was run. How would they know? What can I say? Guess I'm running from yesterday. Night and day both feel the same. Now our time was led astray. What is time but a vague idea that ruins all that you hold dear? Guess I'm running to yesterday. Damn. I had a lot of big thoughts, okay? My year 6 yearbook. Aw. Here I am. This is my year 6 yearbook page. Such a baby. Okay, let's find out some things about me. My hobbies and interests are singing, acting, dance, drawing, not that I'm good at it, gaming, musical theatre. I don't think much has changed, other than the fact that I don't really draw anymore. I tried watercolour for a little bit, but my favourite band was We the Kings, my favourite singer was Taylor Swift, and my favourite song was Mean by Taylor Swift. I love the movie Tangled! I can quote the whole thing. My favourite food was spaghetti. I couldn't live without my bunnies. The person I most admire and why is Chris Colfer from Glee. He is just awesome. The most memorable moment in my life so far is when I won nationals for singing. That was cool. Yeah, I'm technically a national champion. It's no biggie, it's no biggie. Paparazzi, please. The place I would most like to visit and why is Italy. It's so pretty. That's not the reason, Hannah. You don't want to visit Italy because it's pretty. I mean, yeah, it is. But you want to visit Italy because of Assassin's Creed. Don't lie. Don't lie to us. The superpower I would like to have is, I don't want a superpower. I want to go to Hogwarts. Well, that didn't age well, did it? When I leave school, I want to. I have no idea. Me neither. Isn't she an icon? Oh god. The size of this sketchbook. Let's see what incredible things I drew. Oh, what a shocker. It's an eye. Oh, and a face. Why did I accentuate the bags under his eyes so much? You know, this one was almost really cute. It's an elf, a Christmas elf. But why is she carrying a knife? I couldn't just draw an elf, could I? No, I had to make her a murder elf. That's the ugliest unicorn I've ever seen. I know who this was. Now, again, you may be thinking, Hannah, that's a very violent, why are you drawing someone with a gun? This was my character in Fable 2. But obviously not too terrible because I knew exactly what it was when I looked at it, so. Oh, I'm such a nerd. This is my nerd page. What have we got? We've got Sherlock, Hunger Games, we've got a Fez for Doctor Who, Harry Potter, Doctor Who, Hunger Games, Avengers. I'm gonna say Bowtie also for Doctor Who. Sometimes I forget what a weird little child I was. My wristband from Tatanoff, my VIP wristband. Hell yeah. That's right, I'm cool. Kids these days are really into nostalgia, specifically for like the early 2010s. I feel like I've seen people romanticizing fidget spinners. Is that a thing? Could I like get a whole bunch of money for this? Hello?
Can I come in?
Yes. That's my trash pile right now.
Okay. Are you having fun yet?
I am having fun. I've gotten through a lot. Do you want to see what the wardrobe looks like? It looks incredible. Very nice. Look at all that room.
Amazing. Right, good job. Well done.
Alright guys, it's now 6:30, which means I've been going at this for 6 hours. My back is so sore. I'm getting hungry. I think I'm gonna call it here for today. I think I'll be back tomorrow, so this video probably won't be ending here, but I thought I would give you a little overview of where we are. Obviously, you saw the wardrobe before. Wardrobe's looking great. I've almost emptied out the bookcase here. This Kallax unit is looking much more organized than it did before. I haven't been through these boxes yet. I'm halfway through this box and I haven't gone through those yet. So I'm so close. I'm so close. This is a pile of things that we're getting rid of. We've got a trash bag right here, 2 donation bags, and then 3 boxes of donations, and then 2 smaller bags here also to donate, and then a little bit of recycling just here. It has been such a big day. I feel like I've gone through so much. I've rediscovered fun little memories, which has been a good time, but also it's so satisfying seeing things like find their own place and just like, you know, cleansing all of that old stuff that is literally just collecting dust and collecting mildew. I think this is going to be a much more functional space
moving forward for my parents, which is exciting. Anyway, hopefully I'll check back in with you tomorrow to finish this off. I feel like the camera is really close right now, but this is kind of the best angle I can get. I know I said that I'd come back and finish off, but there was actually not really a lot going on. So I am all done. The room is looking so much better than it was. So I got rid of a lot, really proud of how much I got rid of. I definitely could have been more brutal, but I know my parents want to hold on to certain things, so I'm gonna let them rock, that's fine. But I also found a bunch of things that I'm gonna take home with me. When it comes to rooms like this that are just full of stuff, you literally never know what you're gonna find. Like, I forgot most of these things existed. I learned a lot about myself and my past. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, comment down below a unicorn emoji while we appreciate my old childhood toy that sings. Oh god, it repeats. She's dancing. Anyway, that was your time to comment. I hope that left you plenty of time to leave a beautiful comment, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye!